his home in front of the flat screen. What are you doing?
I told you not to come back empty-handed. I couldn't get in there. I tried. I swear.
Alright, guys, yeah, sorry about this. This is Batman Arkham City. Right now, we are in Zsasz's hideout, going to go get him and arrest him before he kills, more hostages. Zsasz is the criminal in Batman that goes and kills, victims and then marks it as a carving on his own skin. Basically, he cuts himself for every freaking victim that he's done. And where is he? Right here. This is what he looks like. All those markings are how many people he's killed. Hey, man. Yeah, sorry guys. But yeah, sorry guys. I know that you were expecting like probably another Need for Speed video, but I figured that I've already not really completed everything, but focused on arresting the criminals. You guys saw me arrest Deadshot, but you did not see me arrest Zsasz. So this is gonna be my last video for Arkham City, watching Batman arrest Zsasz. You've seen him arrest his friend Hush, who made himself look like Bruce Wayne, and Deadshot, and that's about it. I do not want to do all those Riddler trophies, because I got 69 of them, but there's 440 of those things. Riddler. Where's this? Wonder City. This is physical challenge. Oh, okay. What was this one? Use the freeze blast to freeze an armed enemy without taking him out. Alright. That's weird, but alright. But yeah, I'm not wanting to do I'm not going to do these ones because it is just too much. There are so many. Over 400 trophies. Really? Yeah, I'm not going to do that. So I'm just going to do this. And then once I'm done, I'll do the little audio thing so you can also get his background as to what he used to be like. There we go. There we go. That's done. So yeah, right now we are in Zsasz's hideout, and we're about to go, or try, to save some hostages, I guess. Alright, so let's go and do this. Once again, sorry that it's not a Need for Speed video, but this is gonna be my last video for Batman Arkham City, because I've already done everything else. you guys have already seen me do everything else. The main story. This is just going to tell Mr. Freeze where his wife is. The little cure drop off point. That where you fight the Mad Hatter, and the rest of it is the last Deadshot place before you arrest him. Alright, so yeah, this is gonna be it. We're gonna go arrest Zsasz, which I hear is gonna be like beyond easy and kind of disappointing. And then once we're done with that, we're gonna hear his little audio things to see what his backstory is. Alright, sorry for rambling on. Let's do this.
Oh, this is a glorious day for you to die on. I cannot describe with mere words the joy I feel as I make that mark into my flesh. Your life is over. Accept it and prepare yourselves to sink into the oblivion of nothing. Mwah. You're probably praying I will end your lives quickly. I won't. Your entire lives have been accelerated to this point. My body is a temple dedicated to your memory. You I will gut like a fish. Soon, I will carve your life on my arm. This is all too much fun, isn't it, piggies? I'm enjoying myself so much. I really... Maybe he doesn't believe I'm going to kill you all. This is not over. It cannot be over. My blade will bathe in the crimson rivers of blood that will pour from the holes I cut into your body. You cannot deny me the mark. I need to make the mark. It's all I have left.
Alrighty then. So, Zsasz has been subdued, case closed, and I got a trophy. Dial Z for murder. Because that's his name, Zsasz.
I've saved a special place for you, Batman. A place to symbolize your death. Do you want to see?
That psycho looked into my eyes and told me what he was gonna do to me. I've never been so scared.
He's locked up now. You'll be safe here.
I owe you, Batman. This maniac was talking like he was gonna cut us up.
He was. You'll be safe here for now. He's not going anywhere.
I thought he was gonna kill me.
Well, so much for Zaz's friend giving him encryption. But what?
Step back.
Yo, where are you? Oh, there you are. Don't harm the innocent. Alright. But yeah, guys, the reason I said so much for his friend was because when you first started this, Zaz said don't bother trying to track him because he had his friend like use an encryption thing or something like that to yeah, so like he had his friend like use like an encryption chip or something like that to mask where he truly is, or mask where he truly was. Basically what you did was, as he was talking, you were tracing, you were following the thing and tracing a circle. It kept moving around, and you have to do this quite a few times. It just kept moving around, and that was marking out places of where he's not. So it was showing. So it was really just trying to what's the word I'm looking for? Forgot what it was called. Not execution. Basically just looking at the areas and looking at what's left of places that he can possibly be. I forgot what it was called. Anyway. Come on, where are you? Oh. Alright. Where are you? Oh, here you are. Yeah, these are his backstory, but they're also the things that Zaz tells you when you answer the phone.
Did I ever tell you about my first kill, Batman? No? As I am sure you are aware, my parents were dead and I was rich. So rich I could have anything I wanted, but of course, all I wanted was them back. I now know that that was impossible, of course, that their death served a higher purpose. But back then, I had yet to experience the joy of cold steel cutting through warm flesh. I had no idea how I could save these people from the relentless misery of their existence.
You should have stayed that way.
Really? Then I'll stop now. Find another telephone, Batman. Goodbye. You made it. I think I will continue my story. I feel the need to talk, to confess maybe. I was rich and alone, but not for long, of course. I took to gambling, or maybe it took to me. If only I had been good at it. I may not be where I am today. As my life spiraled out of control, I desperately formed a plan. A plan to win back my parents' money and be happy again. It didn't work, of course. Plans like that never do. But as I stood outside the Iceberg Lounge on that hot summer night, I remember feeling something. Hope, maybe. The Iceberg Lounge was crawling with the disgusting flesh of humanity. You could find anything there. If you had the money, of course. At the beginning, I seemed to be winning. The cards all went my way, and I found myself at the owner's table. For some reason, I thought I would win, that he would play fair. I looked around the table.
I saw the people I was against. Card sharks, thugs, princes, and the disgusting midget who ran the place. One by one, they all lost or folded. The chips were piling up, and it was just him and me. They called him the Penguin, even back then. He had both eyes, of course. That little accident hadn't happened yet. And both of them were looking at me when I put down my cards. 6 of clubs. 6 of diamonds. He looked scared. He leaned forward, and I could smell the cigar stench on his breath. The 6 of spades, and finally, the 6 of hearts. I felt good. And then he started laughing. He belched out smoke, and he put his cards down on the table. Card by card, my heart sank. A 3, a 4, a 5, a 6, a damn 7! Straight flush ended me there. I was lost and thrown out into the city to die, penniless. Can you imagine what it was like? Can you imagine what it was like, Batman? I was numb. I'd lost everything, and I was alone, crying like a baby staggering through the streets of this city, until I found the answer that I had been looking for. I stood there on the Sprang Bridge, looking out at the sea. I felt the warm breeze on my skin, and it felt right. I looked down and imagined myself falling into the blissful arms of my mother. And then he appeared. He held out the knife and demanded my money. My money! Can you believe it? I looked into his cold, desperate eyes, and I saw something familiar. Something inevitable. I saw oblivion. I saw that we are all the same, stuck on a miserable loop that demands salvation. So I gave it to him. Can you imagine the vagrant's surprise when I grabbed his knife from his hands? It was instinctive. It was beautiful. In one movement, I sliced out his throat and gave him the gift of salvation. It happened so fast, but I felt every joyous sensation. The blood sprayed over my face, and I saw what little life was left in his eyes leave. But then it was over. I felt lost. Like it had been meaningless. That no one would acknowledge my sacrifice. And then it happened. Without realizing what I was doing, I plunged the knife into my forearm and cut deep. It was incredible. I felt my body elevate to a higher place. It had become a temple to my work.
Okay then. So yeah, that's the story of Zsasz and his backstory, how he came to be who he is today, which is very messed up. Quiet. Shh.
Yesterday I think Joker was today back better than ever. Yeah, it's good to see the old Joker smiling. It's like there's this other guy standing in for it, but now the real Joker is back. So, ready?
Alright, so yeah, that was zsasz's backstory. Thank you guys for watching it, and take care, and I'll see you in the next one when we continue Need for Speed Rivals. Alright, take care, bye-bye.